Our customer's point of concern was that at the beginning, dev team used to release the build to QA manually, because of which a lot of time was spent on the process of releasing the build. Also, the team used to store the database related all the credentials in the Git. So those who had the access to the environment could easily access all information, which could lead to security issues in the project. Due to all this, client wanted to migrate their infrastructure to AWS as it was hosted in a non-cloud environment. The challenges faced by the team were: the team used to store all the database related credentials in the Git. We then researched some DevOps tool closely to find the best solution possible, and we concluded that storing all credentials in the vault could potentially be the best option. Hence, DevOps team now had a new challenge as to how we could create customer-wise secret folders and fetch the values from vault and overwrite them to specific files. How did we overcome? We have added new release.txt file along with the source code, and with the release of a new source code, development team will be updating the release.txt file. Jenkins will call the master branch for any new commits happening in release.txt using the call SCM feature on a defined schedule. Once commit happens with the required branch, the code will be checked out to the Jenkins node where the application is deployed. With the parameterized build option in Jenkins, we defined the environment variable in the parent build and passed it as a string parameter to the downstream builds while sending the consolidated build report. We have configured all the infrastructure and customer database related credentials in Vault, and while building Jenkins jobs, credentials are being fetched from Vault and overwritten to a specific file at the time of application boot up. Also, the access to Vault UI will be restricted to DevOps team. We used Terraform script to handle the AWS infrastructure setup. Then upon the Jenkins trigger, we are building the Docker image, which later on is pushed to ECR, and at the time of deployment, we are fetching images from the ECR and deploying the application based on the parameters that are passed from the parent build. DevOps tools which were used as a part of the build and deployment process are GitLab, Jenkins, Docker, Terraform, Maven, and Vault. AWS Cloud Infrastructure Services were used are EC2, Application Load Balancer, Target Groups, Auto-Scaling Groups, Elastic IP, Route 53, Elastic Container Registry, RDS, Identity Access Management, VPC, which includes Subnet, Route Table, NACL, NAT Gateway, and security groups. Benefits of introducing this process was: implementing continuous integration. Developers can do frequent code commits, which helps to identify bugs and quality related issues quicker and earlier. Secure deployments and decreased full build time. No manual intervention is needed after the code has been submitted to a repository. After successful completion of deployment process, the mail will automatically trigger in both the failure and success case. ECR, which provides the feature of image scanning, helps in identify software vulnerabilities in container images. One of the other benefits is that since we have introduced Vault to store the entire customer and infrastructure related credential, it is more secure than ever. The development team has been happy with the automated build process and also easy to handle the application deployments without putting in a lot of effort.